10 things you should not do with your hamster. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about things you should not do with your hamster. If you love hamsters just like me, you're in the right place. On this channel, I am primarily creating hamster care content. So if you're interested, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, a lot of new-time hamster owners do things with their hamster that are very harmful or very stressful for hamsters. That's why I'm gonna talk about 10 things you should not do with your hamster. Number 1. Never bathe your hamster. Hamsters produce natural oils on their fur which actually protects them from getting wet. After a bath, they will actually get more dirty than clean since their coat will overproduce these oils. And if you don't properly dry your hamster off, they can go in shock or even die. You should only bathe your hamster if it has a serious medical condition and it's advised by a vet, although this is very uncommon. The reason hamsters can swim is because in the wild, if a predator chases them, they can swim themselves to safety. Number 2. Don't put them in a tiny cage. The bare minimum of cage size in Germany is 775 square inches or 5,000 square centimeters. Hamsters placed in cages under the bare minimum will often display stress behaviors such as bar biting, monkey barring, and cage pacing. Check my everything you need to own a hamster video because there I go more in depth about hamster cages. Number 3. Don't constantly wake your hamster up. Hamsters are crepuscular/nocturnal. That means that they sleep during the day and are most active at night and twilight hours. Hamsters get very stressed if you constantly wake them up just to play with them. But there's one small exception right here. If you want to clean their cage, it's best to clean them during like the twilight hours, like around 5 PM, or just wait till your hamster is awake. Number 4. Don't house your hamster outside. This may come over very shocking, but my parents have said in the beginning that I had to house my hamster outside. I'm pretty sure there are more people that want to house their hamster outside just because they stink. If you clean their cage properly, there's no way it's gonna smell. The temperature can also be a problem. It can fluctuate from very hot to very cold. If your hamster lives in an environment under 15 degrees Celsius or 59 degrees Fahrenheit, they will go in torpor, which is basically hibernation. If your hamster is too long in torpor, they can possibly pass away. Hamster cage doors or cage lids are very easy to open, sometimes even for hamsters, and because they are prey animals, a predator can just open that door and go running with your hamster. Next one, don't give your hamsters to children. Hamsters are marketed for kids, but actually are not for kids at all since they are just simply not responsible enough. I have seen children squeezing a hamster too hard just because they don't know how gentle to be with a hamster. As I previously said, hamsters are crepuscular/nocturnal. That means they are most active during nighttime. When hamsters are awake, your child is probably already sleeping. Next one, don't put your hamster in a hamster ball. Click on the card somewhere on the screen to find more about hamster balls. I'm gonna quickly go over the most important points about why they're not safe. There's lack of ventilation, your hamster can run into things, and if you have a staircase, they can just roll off the staircase if it's not supervised. The paws can also get stuck in these ventilation holes. Hamster balls also block the senses of a hamster, such as hearing, eyesight, and smell. Oh, this is an important one. Please don't let your hamster into the wild. This is the same with other domesticated species of animal. The simple reason behind this is because they are just completely dependent on humans to survive. If you can't take care of a pet anymore, you can always surrender it to a good shelter or rehome it to a good home. There are some shelters in the United States, Canada, and Belgium you can surrender to. Munchie's Place for Homeless Pets, the Pipsqueakery, the Great Canadian Hamster Rescue and Sanctuary. This one I see a lot with neglected cases, which is never give your hamster processed human food. Foods such as cookies, crackers, etc. are already not healthy for humans, so let alone it's healthy for hamsters. I've seen small children and people that didn't research into hamster care just giving them human junk food as their diet. Here's a photo on the screen of Munchie's Place she rescued this hamster litter. The next one, don't have a playdate with your other hamsters or other species of animal. Firstly, hamsters are solitary. Solitary means that they cannot be housed with other species or the same species of hamster. They will fight to death or will have very bad injuries. But you can house dwarf hamsters together. Yes, people say that, but the fallout rate is very high. And if they were to fight, you must have a spare cage, spare accessories, spare of everything. But just to be safe, keep it at one hamster because it will save you a lot of stress and then you can provide your attention all to them. If you introduce your hamster to a dog or a cat, I promise you your introduction won't end well. I have seen this done by a lot of new time hamster owners, which is playing with your hamster outside. Hamsters are small creatures, so they can easily be picked up by any bigger bird. You might think that your area doesn't have any dangerous animals, but you won't know until there's like a group of predators standing in your backyard. Hamsters can also run very fast, so if they run away, I promise you will never find them back again. Parasites and bugs are also a problem. Some parasites or bugs are not necessarily dangerous for humans, but they are for small rodents. To avoid complications with your hamster's health, it is of course very important to never do these things. But cleaning their cage is also very important to keep illnesses away. Watch this video to find out how to clean a hamster cage. And watch this video that I recommend to you. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys next time.